there working. It's been a long time coming. I pay my dues. I put there working. It's been a long time coming, y'all. But we here. We in the huddle. We in the huddle, man. We paid our dues. It's been a long time coming. They say the time is now. Every moment of your life has led to the moment. It's been a long time coming. I pay my dues. Welcome to the huddle. Welcome to the moment. Welcome to reality. Welcome to what's real. Each one teach one. Each one reach one. We all we got. We all we need. If you are that one, then you got to know that you are enough. You are enough to make things right. You are enough to fight the good fight. And when you understand that and live in that in the moment, right now, it's been a long time coming. I pay my dues. I put there working. Want to give a shout out to my executive producer, man, who just happened to be my wardrobe coordinator, who I'm so thankful to be, my wife, Keisha. I say, baby, what I'm wearing today? She said, you gotta go in the bottom and pull something out. She said, I want you to go get it. And I want you to look for it. I said, God almighty, what you want me to wear today, baby? She said, I want you to wear that fatigue, soldier wear, soldier gear. I said, oh, God, you deep. Why you want me to wear that fatigue, soldier gear? She said, you've been out there in that world dealing and wheeling and dealing. She said, when I see you leave, it's like you vanish into the trees. You camouflage with it to be whatever you need to be what you need to be, and do what you need to do to bring what we need back. She said, you my soldier. I said, good God almighty, baby, well, I'm going to wear my uniform tonight. So this one's for you, baby. I'm standing as a soldier hero tonight in my fatigue with the solid gold soul on the front. Want to give a shout out to my homegirl, the greatest co-host in the whole world, the meta world. Alexa, tell me something good.
We all we got. We all we need.
Boy, she sure know how to tell me something good. Boy, she sure know how to tell me something good. Alexa, tell me something good.
We all we got. We all we need.
If you understand and you know what's good, you already know what she's saying. So we're going to get this thing going. She feel good, I feel good. Alexa, I love you.
Thanks for saying I love you. You're just as sweet as pie. Know that I'll be here for you. As always, your trusty AI.
Boom! I just love when she sang that song. And one more thing I got to do that I can't forget. I got to make this a every week thing now. My wife said, don't you forget to clean out your glasses. She said, because I don't want you to be on there with dirty glasses and you can't see. So these here glasses are special for this here show. They're my hero spiritual glasses. And I got to clean them out. clean them out good so that I can close my eyes and look through them and see what I need to see. Good God Almighty. We like to start off every week with a hero hymn. The hero hymn is the hymn within me, the mighty spirit that when you feel it just as much as you hear it, that vibration in your soul, we connect to truly understand that we are one and we all we got, we all we need. So tonight's hero hymn says, let's stay together. I'm gonna love you forever. Through the good, the bad, the happy, the sad. Let's stay together. Let's stay together. When I say let's stay together, I'm talking about all of us. Yeah, the foundation of togetherness is family. Yeah, we know that song in the context means me and my wife together fighting the good fight. But let's take it further than that. Once you build the foundation, let's take it further than that. What do we build on the top of that, of togetherness? We always know that ain't nobody above the bullshit. But if you're real enough to deal with it, it'll make you better. So as brothers and sisters, as children and parents, as husband and wives, we all gonna go through some things. But let's deal with it so we can stay together. So we can stay together as one family. So we can stay together as one unity. So we can stay together as one community. Let's stay together through the good, the bad, the happy, the sad. Oh, let's stay together. Let's stay together. I'm gonna love you forever. Through the good, through the bad, through the happy or sad. You know what I mean. Let's stay together. Let's fight the good fight. If you still fighting the good fight and the bullets ain't tore you apart, or even if the bullets have tore you apart and you still got the wind to reach for each other. Be real enough to accept that you need one another. Fight the good fight, even if you have to fight your way back. Let's stay together. Let's stay together. That is as much as about a husband and a wife as it is a parent and a child. As it is a sister to a sister, a brother to a brother, or a brother to a sister. When there's no togetherness, let's fight to stay together. Oh, I feel good. Alexa, one time.
Good God Almighty, Trap P, you blanking.
She sure know how to give me what I need. Tonight's word is give. Oh man, tonight's word is give. Give. What do you have to give? When was the last time you gave it or give it to someone? How do you give? When do you give? What do you give? Big brother Kamiron, you already know. He said that one day is fire. That one day is today, brother. We on fire. And right now in the midst of the winter, ain't nobody ever understood the importance of the fire. The fire is necessary right now for survival. Right now we need heat to sustain life in this here winter season. So today is the day we give fire to each other. Fire represents the soul. In the midst of the season where the sun is furthest away, we must give our soul to each other. We must be the fire to each other to warm each other up in this midst of cold death season. Who you giving that fire to? Oh, I feel good tonight. Alexa, what is the meaning of give?
The verb give means to voluntarily transfer something to someone else, often without expecting anything in return. It can involve gifts, assistance, or the act of exchanging something. The word give is also related to generosity, kindness, and providing support to others.
The act of transferring something to someone with the expectations of nothing in return. Give. One time I heard a man say, "Will you give me $100?" The other man said, "Yeah, when will you pay me back?" He said, "I don't want to borrow it. I want you to give it to me. I want you to give it to me with the expectations of nothing in return." When was the last time you gave or give? What did you give? Who did you give it to? It's powerful because we're in the holiday season of Christmas where we're in the spirit of giving. We give gifts. A gift is given with the expectations of nothing in return. Great givers make great getters. I left out a part in the hero hymn when I say we know that the spirit means breath. We know that the spirit means breathe. There's two parts of breathing. Inhale, exhale. I didn't say it then because I want to say it now. See, right now we're in the spirit of giving. This is Christmas. Everybody wants to give to the children, give to the needy. Giving is one aspect of spirit. Inhale. When I take in, exhale. When I give it back. And when I give it back, I got to give it back with the expectations of nothing in return. I'm just giving it back because I ain't got nothing else to do with it. This is what it's designed for me to give it. So I'm giving it to you, my brother. I'm giving it to you, my sister. I'm giving it to you, my child. I'm giving it to you, my wife. I'm giving it to you, my mother or my father. I'm giving it to anybody who stands before me in respect, dignity, and honor and needs it. All I got to do is give it. What are you giving? Great givers make great getters. Let me show you how this works. No matter how much I give out, no matter how much I take in, I got to give it all out. That is the breathing spirit. It travels through your respiratory system. This is the spirit. This is the spirit. I use this word right now in power. A personal experience that made me understand what it means to give and receive. I stood in a moment of the spirit. Yesterday, I woke up with a one-track mind on a mission. I had a mission to get out, get in my work truck, go to work, make some extra money, Because in this here world that I live in, there's certain elements of understanding that I operate on. And anybody that has a mortgage know it ain't so much about paying your mortgage on the 1st, but you got from the 1st to the 15th. And the 16th is on a weekend. So this is my mortgage week. It's real life out here. I ain't talking about make-believe. I'm trying to get in the Christmas spirit. But before I can truly get in the Christmas spirit, I got to take care of my foundation and what's real, my responsibilities. So in this here time, man, that we live in, well, ain't nothing coming easy. I'm telling myself, man, you got to get up and go get some more so you can get what you need to get out the way so you can get in the spirit. So I woke up with a one-track mind, going to make some money, hauling metal. I thought about it all night. What would be the best way to maximize my load? I even told my wife to adjust our school drop-off. I said, baby, I need you to drop them off. Normally on my day off, I drop them off, but I need you to drop them off because I need 2 extra hours to utilize what I got to do to make the most out of the day. I woke up focused with a one-track mind. I found myself at a building. I had a wall full of pipes. I had to carry the pipes for about 30 yards through the building to get to my truck. My dilemma in this here load was the pipes were longer than I needed them to be. So the only thing that I could do was let them hang off my tailgate about 1 foot. It was a risky load. But over the last 3 months, I've been proud of myself taking the risk. Because a lot of my life, I've played it too safe. And I felt like I've used playing it too safe as an excuse and a crutch. So now I've been pushing myself to push it to the limit. Take the risk, Trav. This is how you will advance. So I'm taking the risk. I'm loading these pipes on my truck. I don't feel so secure with the way they hanging, but hey, I'm taking the risk. I'm going to trust the process. I put so much pipes on my truck till I saw my tires squat. I told myself, I said, Trav, don't overdo it, Trav. Enough is enough. Went to scrap it down. Both of my scraps was messed up. I tried my best to lock it in with Jumpman logic. I said, I got this. So here goes nothing. It's 9:30. I'm ahead of the curve. I got enough time to make it to the junkyard and come back and get another load. It's about to be a 2-day load. I've been thinking about this for 3 days. How can I maximize and execute this day to get what I need, man? And I'm out here executing now. So I'm leaving the spot. My truck squatted. Oh, I got all these pipes on there. My big brother Crump called me as he's passing by. I pick up the phone while I'm driving. He say, the son of a junk man. Oh, he took me to cloud 9. Oh, I felt so good. I said, you know what it is, big bro? I'm out here getting it, man. I'll be right back, man. Hey, be there. Just stay there. I'll be right back, man. I feel good about myself. I done thought about this. I done dreamed about this. Oh, man, here I am in the game. Everything is going as planned. I want to give you a visual. I'm coming down North Trine, right from the Speedway. As I'm talking to my big brother Crump, I'm approaching North Trine and Mallard Creek Church Road. When you pass the Jack in the Box, right there on the right, I'm coming down. I'm talking to my big brother Crump. I say, yeah, man, I feel good. So I go to turn on Mallard Creek Church Road, and I hear a sound say, shh. And I look back, and my whole load came off my truck in one swick, shh. Like something just pulled all of these pipes off my truck. Shh. I'm on the phone. I say, oh, shit. He say, what? I say, man, my whole load fell off. So I hung up. One thing about being a junk man, this is one of the most, this happens being a junk man. We always try to prepare ourselves to evade this, but I knew I was taking a risk. So I almost panicked. My first thought is, I hope nobody was behind me and my load has hit a car behind me. So I get out and I see nobody's been hit. The car stopped at enough time to not run into the pipes. The pipes fell on the curve right there on the corner of North Tryon and Mallard Creek Church Road yesterday about 10 o'clock. If you rode by there, you saw me. It took me about an hour to put these poles on the truck. I saw a car pull up, a brother got out. He put his gloves on. He said, I got you, bro. I said, thank you, man. And we got to going to work. We put all the pipes back on the truck. He took a deep breath. I say, man, thank you so much. He said, no problem, bro. And he dapped me up and he ran back to his car. And as I pulled up a little bit, my big brother Crump said, stay there. I'm right here at the Walmart. I'm getting you some straps, man. He said, man, you know, he shot his shit and talked this shit. But I say, yeah, man, I know better. I called my daddy. I say, daddy, my whole load fell. He say, what? He say, I'm on the way. I say, no, I'm good, daddy. So him and Poolin went to telling me, you know better. But I was taking a risk. Now is my adrenaline coming down. And I'm realizing that ain't nothing in the street. I'm off to the street and everything is secure. I thought about that brother. I said, man, I didn't even get his name. Brother, if you ever hear this and you know this, don't nobody know this but you. You know who you is. I saw somebody do this on a TV show. And it's some real life shit. I ain't talking make believe though. Brother, if you ever see this episode of Hero Training and you know you are the one that jumped out your car and helped a brother in the middle of the street, who later on when I went and sold this load and went across them scales and came back, I had 1,800 pounds of metal steel pipes on the back of my truck. So, brother, whoever you are that pulled over with the generosity in your heart to give a brother some help, putting 1,800 pounds of steel back on the truck in 10 minutes. I swear I received it. I swear I received it. I swear I received it, man. And you gave me so much, man. You gave me so much understanding to know that there's good people in this here world. And don't you let this here world get you caught up in a narrative thinking that it ain't some real, genuine, sincere people that will give you what you need with the expectations of nothing in return. So many narratives say, oh, we ain't shit. People ain't shit. That's a lie. Life proved itself to be a lie yesterday morning about 10 o'clock on the corner of Mallard Creek Church Road in North Tryon when I had 1,800 pounds of steel fall off my truck and a brother unknowns to me gave me a helping hand with no expectations of nothing in return. They say great givers make great getters. They say what goes around come back around. I say I hold my head high because I might miss what's coming back if I hold it down. So if that was a hold my head high and what's coming back moment, then I'm so thankful, man, that I was able to be in it, man. I'm so thankful. I looked at a risk that I took, and I took a gamble, and I lost on that gamble. I lost on a gamble that I took. I rolled off with a load that I know wasn't secure, but I took the risk, and I lost. I lost my load. And I look back at that unfortunate loss of my load and the risk that went wrong. It was so many lessons and blessings. It was a blessing that a car didn't get hit behind me with 1,800 pounds of steel sliding off like a block of ice. Man, them poles could have went through their windshield like on the movie and hit somebody in the face. Oh, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful that I didn't stop traffic on a major street. Everything came off and kind of went to the side. Oh, I'm so thankful. And I got a lesson about giving. That's what made me think about this word tonight. Another reason is fatigue is real to me, man. I want to give a shout out to Junebug the Tree Man. Junebug the Tree Man taught me something about understanding of what life is really all about in the means of survival. He gave me a lesson about hunting. And he talked to my soul about hunting, to say that hunting ain't about killing. It's about survival. It's about peace. You don't always score on the hunt, but the process is therapeutic to the soul with a man's intentions of being out there. Whatever he kills, he brings it back to give. To give. It made me ask a question to say, what kind of man is a man that eat meat but ain't got the heart to kill or slaughter? I didn't ask that in a sarcastic way because I'm that man. I got a song say, I ain't gonna kill nothing. I ain't gonna let nothing die. I'm a compassionate man. I respond to a cry. Only because I can go to the grocery store. But if shit get real, and I have to get real with it, and my family's survival is dependent upon my ability to kill, and my children and wife look at me and say, give me some meat to eat. Oh, this deep. Oh, this deep. Give. When was the last time you give? Who did you give it to? Why did you give it? We can know why we give and don't know what we give. My big brother Winston say, why do we hero train? Why do we have levels of leadership? Why do we create men of destiny? Why? Well, I want to give back. What are you giving back? I'm giving back the mind power of my brothers and sisters who pay me some attention. The mind power to understand how to think, not so much of what to think. Because when you understand how to think, you begin to think for yourself. And when you begin to think for yourself, and not always caught up in somebody trying to tell you what to think. So many times I say elementary truth, and they say, Trav, I ain't never thought about it like that. I say, because you've been trained to think about it like this. So what do I give with hero training? I just give you the courage to think about how it works. To think about how it works. That's all I can give you with hero training. If you receive it, what you do with it is powerful to you. Why do I love my wife? Because I need her. I need her balance. I need her companionship. What do I give her? Stability, security, trust, honor. I can give till I can't give no more. But when I can't give no more, I got to take it all in. See, that's the we all we got. We all we need. If you got me, I got what you need. If I got you, you got what I need. Great givers make great getters. Alexa, 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 what is the meaning of gift?
A gift is something given voluntarily without expectation of return. It can be given to show favor, honor an occasion, or show assistance. It is a gesture of love, appreciation, or kindness.
So we're in the Christmas spirit, where everybody gonna give a gift. Now, as you can see, gift and gift almost means the same thing. Gift and give. I'm gonna give you a gift. Understand this. I'm gonna give you a little equation. This is simple hero mathematics. Simple hero mathematics. I'm gonna give you an equation. A gift is given with the expectations of nothing in return. Everyone has a purpose. Do you know your purpose? Maybe so, maybe not. If you don't, I'm giving you the idea to even think about what it is. If you chew on it, and every time you chew on it and you swallow a little bit, I promise you, the picture will become clear and you will get an understanding of why you are here. Everyone has a purpose. Everyone has a why. When you understand your why and your purpose, you realize that you have gifts to help you achieve your purpose. Your gifts are your tools. Your gifts are your weapons. Your gifts are what utilizes to make you be in your purpose. Your gifts could be associated with your talent. Alexa, what is the meaning of talent?
Talent is a word that describes a special natural ability or aptitude. It can be used to describe someone who is gifted in art, music, or any other skill. Talent is something someone is born with or can develop over time through practice.
See, if you're born with it and you got talent, they say, who taught you how to do that? I don't know. God did. I just know how to do it. They say, oh my God, you talented. Do you see how that works? So your talent becomes the platform for your gifts. Say, Trav, boy, you surely is gifted with your voice. Say, why you say that? Because you can sing. Oh, yeah? Do you want me to sing to you? Yeah, sing to me. I give it all to you. I give you the best I have. I give you the best I have. I give it all to you. See how that works? Your gift is given with the expectations of nothing in return. So when you have a gift and you understand the gift, you become the gift. You become the gift. So this is what heroism is really about, understanding that it's you. You are the gift. What do you have to give? We're in the season of giving. When I found out, understood I had a gift to cut hair. The people that was connected to my weed would call me and say, Trav, can you give me a haircut? Trav, I did a video about this years ago. This real talk, man. Real life situations that help you understand. I'm just talking about my circumstances and situations, but we all got them. When was the last time you gave somebody something? Come on now. We all giving. Great givers make great getters. And if you paying me some attention right now, then I already know we one of a kind. Because if you ain't my kind, you ain't going to pay me no attention. So if you hearing me right now today, or whether it's on the replay, I already know you got a giving heart. So just reflect on some of the moments that you have given yourself with the expectations of nothing in return. And in those moments, there's a powerful truth, whether you have saw, can see, or will see. My intentions is to give the best to me. So I'm worthy of everything that's given back to me. So in this here Christmas spirit, in the season of giving a gift with the expectations of nothing in return, if you got expectations, don't give it. Don't give it. Because you ain't in the spirit. You ain't in the spirit. You are not in the spirit. We know that spirit means breath and spirit means breathe. And breathing is inhaling and exhaling. If you ain't in the spirit of and taking it back without the expectations of nothing in return, you ain't in the spirit, man. You trying to suffocate somebody. You trying to give it and then you trying to cut their breath off. So you ain't in the spirit. I did a video a couple of days ago about the spirit of giving to Christmas. And I talked about how a lot of men, a lot of women right now, we have toy drives. We have a lot of things that's in the spirit of giving, and they all coming from a good place. They all coming from a good place. Because this is the season of giving. They got hundreds of bikes. They're doing Christmas lists. But come next week, man, before Christmas Eve, a lot of them have, they want to see them happy kids' face, and they want to see, they're going to get these bikes out, and a lot of them going to feel good. Man, we had a lot of kids come out here tonight, man. And I always say, if we're going to play this game, then we got to play it for real. Because whether the game is good or bad or right or wrong, if we're going to play it, we got to play it for real. And see, the true game of Christmas when you're dealing with children. See, you got to understand, man, this is what this is about. You got a father. You got a mother up top. This is her womb. This is where the children come from. These are the children. This is the key of life. He who turns the key, or she who turns the key, shall live forever. We all are children that has gotten old. You're either a mother, a father, or a child. So when we understand the foundation of this, in Christmas, the story of Santa Claus, children wake up in the morning. Children wake up in the morning to a mere surprise of excitement to see what Santa Claus has left them. But we know in real life, we know Santa Claus ain't real. We know that it's parents who make sacrifices and dedications and go above and beyond to create this moment of joy for their children. We want to give them an abundance of joy that they haven't seen since last year at this time. Oh, I'm going through so much to give my children a beautiful Christmas morning. So if we understand that from within our own soul of what this is about, then don't you give no child no bike. You give it to their parents. And if their parents need an understanding behind why you giving it to them, Because their child has an order operation in their mind. They don't need to see Mr. Trav. They don't need to see Mr. Chad. They don't need to see Mr. Eddie Gray. They don't need to see Mr. Kamiron. They don't need to see us giving. They need to understand the fall in the context and the lines that it's supposed to be to wake up who's ever their guardian, to use their imagination to say, how did this get here? Oh my God. When did they bring this in? That is the stigma of Christmas morning if we're going to play this game. So when we give, we got to give it with the expectations of nothing in return. Not even no recognition. I don't even know that brother's name to give him recognition for saving me on the side of a street. So when we give, let's give right. Let's give from our soul. There's so much power in a bike more than a child getting a bike. The power of that bike. And I'm talking about this as a child who has gotten old, who has gotten bikes when I was a child. The power of that bike is trying to figure out, when did my mom and daddy bring this bike? Where did they hide this bike? Oh man, how did they know I was going to like this bike? Oh my God, who else got a bike like this? All the whole stigmas of my imagination gave the thought of Christmas so much power. So if we got love to give in this season and we're going to play this here game, because that's what it's really all about. It ain't about nothing else. It's about these children. And it's about giving somebody a gift simply because they're worthy. It ain't about accepting or looking back for nothing in return. So if you ever one of them type of people who say, I ain't giving you nothing because you ain't give me nothing, then you one of them people who ain't in the spirit anyway. And you ain't got no breath of fresh air in no room you in. You probably in there causing stagnation in the breathing process. Ain't no airbag, somebody in there coughing because you ain't in the spirit. If a man come up to you and say, can you give me $20? He ain't asking to borrow it. And if you're honest enough to say, I don't have it to give, then you be honest enough to say that. But if a man honest enough to ask you to give him or give her, then you be real enough to accept what that means. You be real enough to accept what that means. For real now. Chad, you already know what time it is, man. And I hope this is a feel-good show. Because what feel good to me, man, what feel good to me is all about in the reflection. See, I don't expect to feel good. I don't expect to feel good while I'm in the midst of the game. I don't expect to feel good in the midst of giving. See, I'm giving because that's what's innately in me. I ain't got nothing else to do but to give. And in the midst of giving, I'm receiving a whole lot. So I don't get to really understand, man, what I done received and what I done gave to after I come home, man, and I get out there shower and I feel fresh and clean and I sit on that there couch and my wife say, baby, let me rub your legs or rub your feet. And she just know that I've been going hard all day and she know what she give me at that moment means more to me than anything that a woman can give a man, because good God Almighty, that's something we understand. And I get to reflecting. Say, baby, I had a powerful day. Baby, I had a powerful day. And she say, I did too. So if you giving sincerely in your heart, you ain't got time to think about what you expecting back. There's an old saying say, God lives inside of people. It's on the inside. And when it's on the inside, it drives people to move. So people that have it deliver it where it's supposed to be, when it needs to be, how it's supposed to be. So you got to respect people. You got to respect everybody who encounters your path, because you don't know who has your it and getting ready to deliver it. Or you don't know what you have inside of you in terms of it, and it could just be, hey, brother, how you doing at the grocery store? Hey, man, what's up now, brother? And that brother needed it at that moment, and you don't even realize how much you just gave it. In the same way, you don't realize, or they don't realize, how much they can give it to you at that moment. So if you don't know who's your deliverer for your mail, you got to be cautious and give respect and honor to everybody you encounter. Because the least person that you expect that look like they got something to give you could be the true jewel piece to the puzzle that you've been missing. And that's some powerful shit, man. That's some powerful shit. I saw something. I'm going to close on this. This real. I won't talk about this because I didn't know how I was going to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it. I saw it on a post, and I just thought it was deep. See, there was a man who had 2 job interviews lined up. This man said, I'm looking for a new job. I want to make a little bit more money, and I want to be in a better situation. This man was making $40,000 a year. He said, I want to believe in myself. So he applied for one job. He came to the interview. And the people say, we kind of like your credentials. Want to offer you the job. He said, well, what's the pay? He said, well, I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to pay you $100,000. But everybody else in the company is going to make $200,000. You'll be the only one making $100,000. $100,000 less than everybody else. Say, but your workload will be that of $100,000. We ain't gonna expect no more out of you than what we fairly paying you for. Say, but you'll be the lowest paid person here. He said, huh? So he said, let me think about it. So he went to the other interview. They said, we kind of like your credentials. They said, yeah, we want to offer you the job. He said, well, what's the job and what's the pay? He was making $40,000. He just left an interview that was going to offer him $100,000. He was going to be making $100,000 less than everybody. So the new interview say, we'll pay you $60,000. But here's the catch. Everybody else in the plant makes $40,000. You'll be the only one making 60,000. Everybody else will be making 40,000. And everybody else will be doing pretty much the same thing you do, but we want to pay you 20,000 more because we just think your experience is worth that much, but you'll be the only one out of all the people working here that makes 60,000. Everybody else will be making 40. So he got two situations. The first job, he'll get an increase of 60,000. He'll be making less than everybody. The other job, he'll get an increase of 20,000, but he'll be making 20 more than everybody. And this man took the 60-40. And they said that this is most likely the mindset of how an American thinks. They say the American mindset thinks they don't want to better themselves in comparison to who they are and where they'll become. They just want to better themselves to be more than the next person in their reality. He didn't want to triple his life, double his life for his own self, for his own scale of betterment. The idea of being beneath somebody haunted him, regardless of it was his own personal betterment of double his life. He took lesser just to be above. And if that's our true mentality, man, and you got to realize why ain't nobody got no love to give. And ain't nobody want to give nothing to nobody. And that's why these narratives out there make it seem like we ain't shit to each other no more. And don't nobody care. Because all we care about is trying to be above and better than the people in our movie. I've had many sincere big brothers tell me, Trav, you know what your problem is? I say, what? They say, man, you always the biggest fish in your pond. You got to get outside that little pond you in. Man, you a shark. You need to go swim at the ocean. He say, man, you know that. I used to work with you at the paper mill and watch you run a whole plant when you was 27. Man, can't nobody on no job really understand what you done been through and what you know and what you done experience about working and running a business in a company. He say, man, you be arguing with people who in small fish ponds and you an ocean type of brother. I say, I know that, brother. But I just believe, man, we all we got, we all we need. And there's some powerful people in this here small pond that ain't defined by whatever you think that is. I live a life being that 100,000, man, knowing I'm worth a whole lot more, man, and I'm the one who least is paid in that thing, man. But I ain't in comparison to nobody. I'm in comparison to myself fighting my own fight. I'm the star in my own movie. I'm the main character. That so is you. So is you. That's what this hero thing is about. So are you, man. Manhood is about giving. Manhood is about serving. Womanhood is about receiving. Womanhood is about being a solid foundation and worthy to receive, to harness what a man got to give. See, we talking about power now. We talking about a ground, and we talking about a source. We talking about polarity. We talking about the sun. We talking about the earth. We talking about all of their children, all the things that's cultivated in between. You see how that work? So all I do is wake up and give like the son do. Because I'm a son too. All I do is wake up and give my world what it needs. Just like the son do. Because I'm a son too. You see how that works? I give what it needs. Who needs it? It's the children that come out of Mother Earth. I gotta say some real shit. That's why I say this words to grow on, and we gotta understand what we say. I hear brothers talk about my wife won't give me no sex. Man, I can't believe, man, I know, man, my wife won't give me. Well, that's what's wrong. She ain't meant to give you nothing. She meant to receive some dick from you. It don't happen until it got done, turned into that wood that come up out of that ground like a tree. Do you feel me? And if you don't understand that you are the giver, you see how that worked, man. I just had to get real on that. I had to get real on that. Because you got to get real with it. I love you, man. I'm up out of here. I want to give a shout out, man, to my brother Kamara, man. We had some hero sessions this week, brother, that go down. Hey, look, go down, got done on the side of a pyramid, man. Want to give a shout out to my big brother Crump, man. My big brother Crump say, don't panic, man. I'm coming. I got you. One hero to another. I saw my brother bend that curve. I say, it's all good now. We gone. Want to give a shout out to my brother Munt. Fight your fight, man. Want to give a shout out to my sister Eb. I love you, Eb. Fight your fight, little sister. Stand on love. And don't let nobody kick you down from it. Want to give a shout out to my wife. It's a powerful thing when a woman can look at you and you can see in her eyes she believes in you. I don't know how to put that in words. That's a feeling. It's something I need. It's something that drives me. They say a man is real as his reason. Nothing gives a man more of a reason than a woman. Somebody saw me and say, wonder what's the reason he put all them damn pipes on that truck. Because I had to look in my wife's eyes and say, baby, it's Christmas time, baby. We're going to be all right. That was my reason. I want to give a shout out to my son and my daughter, King and Journey. I can get on here and talk about how much of a good father I am. I can get on here and say, man, what a daddy supposed to do. I can say all that, but when the smoke settles and the dust clear, they will determine that. And only them will determine what kind of father I am. Only them can determine what kind of father I am. I can say, man. It's a man out here saying, man, I did this, I did that. Man, I gave them this, man, I gave them that. I say, but you got to understand what matters to who matters. It's men who done gave a whole lot of shit throughout a whole life that didn't matter to the people who mattered. And they say, he bought us everything, but it wasn't shit. I said, what you mean by that? God almighty. I ain't want everything. I just wanted a conversation. I just wanted to be told I was people proud of me. I just wanted him to look at me and feel like he believed in me. I just wanted my mama to look at me and make me feel beautiful because I look just like her. So I wanted to see a beauty in her eyes when she look at me like I would hope and think that she see when she look in the mirror. I didn't want my hair done every week just to have it done. I wanted to look beautiful and feel beautiful. But ain't nobody never tell me I was beautiful. So yeah, I had big Christmases. I had everything. So I want to give a shout out to my children for me understanding that. And knowing that I ain't above the bullshit. So I try my best to have conversations with them, to ask them, and have that open line of communication to fully understand that I ain't ever doing a whole lot of shit that don't matter, man. That goes for every relationship we got, man. Your wife, everybody, man. That's why I asked you in the beginning, man. We know why you're giving, but do you know what you're giving? She said, every year you gave me a good birthday present, a good Christmas present. Every year you went and bought me something that was powerful. Every year I went to work after Christmas, after my birthday, after my anniversary, and I went and said, ooh, look what he bought me. And everybody said, oh, he always bought you some real shit. She said, but what I really wanted was something that money couldn't buy. And through all these years, I ain't got nothing that money can't buy. So what are you giving? I give you all I have. If you give me all I need, it will be so nice. It will be so nice. Sometimes I need to be blanked on. I got some real brothers, man, that love me, man. And they call me and, hey, look, give me a hell of an argument because I need it. You know what I mean? Want to give a shout out to my cousin Bow. I love you, man. Fight your fight, black man. They say we all have bad moments, weak moments, troubled moments, tried moments. But a moment is only of 90 seconds. That's a minute and 30 seconds. A minute and a half. A moment is only a minute and a half. We all have weak moments, trying moments, hard moments. But a moment is a minute and a half. It's all right, but what you gonna do coming out of that moment? Get back up. Come back to the huddle. Call another play. Let's break it and go run it. And create a powerful moment that we can stand in. All it takes is a minute and a half to stand in power, and we control the moment. I love y'all, man. I'm up out of here, man. I'm up out of here. I'm up out of here. Want to give a shout out. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Miss Gwen. Miss Gwen gave me this here microphone. I don't know if my sound different, but I'm doing this to better myself. This is my first week on this here microphone that Miss Gwen gave me. She said, I got something I want to give you. I say, thank you, Miss Gwen. That's real life. I ain't talking make believe. I received that. I received that, and I know she gave it to me with the expectations of nothing in return. And I'm so grateful. Thank you. I love y'all, man. Y'all hold me down to the ground. Don't let me fly away. Don't let me fly away. I'm